Good morning from Thorpe Park, which is surprisingly my first visit of the season. You can see Hyperia in the distance, not actually heading there first. Instead I want to go for a ride on Stealth. So I think everyone else is going to Hyperia this morning. As you see, there's a huge crowd over there. There's a much smaller crowd down here. So you've got some ride testing over there. Should be a fun day. And Stealth is down, so our first ride of the day is going to be Nemesis Inferno. Really looking forward to getting back on this. Can definitely be a mixed bag, so it'll be really good or really bad. So both Stealth and Inferno are closed, and then our plan to do after those was to do the Swarm, which is also closed. So I don't know what we're going to do now. Hyperia's already got a massive wait, so we'll see what's open and what isn't. So luckily the Swarm is actually open for us, so we're going on this first. So first ride of the day on the Swarm there, brilliant ride on the right hand side of the train. Going to try and get the left hand side now, so it's still only on a 10-minute wait, and there's still 2 coasters down and everything else on the other side of the park. So front row ride on the Swarm there, excellent ride. Queue's gone to an hour though, so not going to do a third one. However, going to head over to Inferno now because that's finally opened. So there are massive queues everywhere else in the park, so I'm going to do The Walking Dead, one and only ride this year. Just come off Walking Dead, nice zen ride on there, front row, and Stealth to be open, so we're going to go for a ride on this. It looks like a fairly short wait, pretty much ran all the way over here. But yeah, looking forward to finally getting back on this. Just enjoying some lunch here in the sunken garden after going for a ride on Stealth. Get a really nice view of it from down here. You can just about see the launch there. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on it, and yeah, it's running so well. I always forget how insane that launch is. I think it's going to go in a moment. Anyway, just having some lunch here in the sunken garden. Top tip, if you want to have lunch, come back here. You get a really nice view of Stealth, and from the other side you get a great view of the Swarm. So yeah, in my opinion, best spot to have lunch. Anyway, here comes Stealth. I think next we're going to do the Rapids if they're open. So after a lovely ride on Stealth there and having a great lunch, we're going to go on Flying Fish and then probably Hyperia afterwards. So after a 3-lap special on Flying Fish, I'm going for my first ride of the day on Hyperia. It's a wonderful coaster. Taking us just over an hour to get here. We are so close to getting on now. Not sure where we'll get though, I don't think we can decide. Somehow up with a Road 10 ride, I can't wait. back row Hyperia. I've definitely heard reports of it being a bit rough, and I don't think that's the case. It's definitely a bit shaky, but overall it's definitely running faster than it was last year, and those last two airtime hills were insane, as was the roll at the back there. It's such a good ride, and yeah, might come back on this and do it again later because it's just incredible. Quite a long queue though at the moment, so I'm going to see if I can do something else. I've got a bit of a shorter queue. So the last coast I'm going to do today, not counting re-rides, is Colossus, just got a 20-minute wait here. And yeah, not doing Thor, it's just too painful nowadays. So, did a little ride on rapids there. I think it's a short queue with it being quite a hot day. I think we're going to go around again, but yeah. I forgot how painful it can be when you slam into the side. Yeah, that was not the most pleasant ride I've had on that ever. Just come off my second ride there, remember rapids. Yeah, definitely quite nice in the beach. You don't get too wet, but at the same time, there's some nice water that really helps cool you down. Anyway, Inferno next. Just had a lovely ride on Nemesis Inferno there, row 6. Now I'm back by Hyperia, my second ride of the day. Yeah. I mean, I can't really do less than 2 rides a day on this, can't I? Incredible back row ride there on Hyperia, getting quite lucky today. Gonna go for another ride on the Swarm. Lovely ride on the Swarm just there. Gonna go and do Hyperia again, and maybe even twice, depending on how long the single rider line is. Looking absolutely stunning from back here. The sun is shining perfectly onto that ride. It looks amazing with the sunset. Here we go for round number 3 today on Hyperia. Very happy with that, considering how busy it's been. So that's the end of my visit here to Thorpe Park. First bit of the season went quite well. Got 3 on Hyperia, 3 on Swarm, and did every other coaster except Soar because Soar is terrible. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, including Chesterton construction updates from their new Project Play, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.